Real quick before the video, I have some codes for you guys. So if you guys want to take the time to pause the video around now to take down some of them are repeats, but you might also not have them. This will be for newer players and veteran players alike. I'm probably going to post this at the beginning of each of my videos and update it as I go. And enjoy. Thank you. Hello and welcome to another TWS video. I'm going to be going over today about how to reinforce during the Tides of the Dead event. So we'll go a quick overview here of the tides. So we'll go into our little calendar event here. Tides of the Dead. So it's expected in 36 minutes, usually about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much stamina I have. I always try to make sure I don't max out stamina while waiting for any event. So I've spent some stamina prior to this. And what that's going to allow me to do is just min-max the amount of stamina I have for the rewards. So the herd is expected in 36 minutes here. We'll go to this little information here. We can read this. How to play Tides of the Dead. You have to be in a clan to participate. The clan leaders or R4s can start Tides of the Deads. Once started, herds of walkers attack all members of the clan's towns at intervals. Each new herd is stronger than the previous herd, and you have to survive as long as you can and try to defeat each herd. To earn points, you're going to get solo points for defeating herds that attack your town. These points depend on the herd power. You also get solo points for helping members of the clan win their fights in this event, even after your own town has been defeated. It's really important to know. Besides solo points, you can also earn the same amount of clan points for the event. If your town has been overrun by walker herds twice, herds will stop attacking your town. The rewards, there are milestones based on your solo points, and you get ranking rewards from individual ranking. This is based on your solo points, of course. You can get ranking rewards from the clan ranking. This is a ranking of all clans of your region based on the event's clan points. Some notes: it's possible to leave the clan during the event. If you join another clan, your points are lost. Try to play this event when a maximum amount of members of the clan are online. The better score from all members of the clan, the better it is for the overall score. So currently I'm in season 4, so the rewards will look a little bit different than yours, but we can go over some of the clan rewards as well. PHN is currently the top. AEX Alexandria is number 2, and PAR Peonies and Roses are rank 3. So the top 3 rewards are pretty nice. They have a rank 1 reward, a rank 2 reward, and a rank 3 through 5. If you're in one of these 5, I mean, you're sitting pretty good. These are a lot of alliance points, get a lot of bullets and resources. Every little bit helps. So we'll back out of that. You also have your personal rank rewards. This will be based on how well you reinforce your clan members and defeat your own waves, which we'll get into in a second here. Rewards for that are quite good as well. Rank 1 gives you 6 million bullets. Like I said, these rewards will be a little bit skewed based on the season you're at. It's all very relative. Rank 1 through 10 here is pretty solid. Just extra resources. At this point in the game, once you get to season 4, bullets become a little bit easier to get, but you will always need them. So always save them. They are the lifeblood of your game. So we'll get straight into it. I've already reinforced Hayden, who is my brother actually. So if you don't know anyone to help you do this, you're just going to have to kind of befriend a couple people, talk to some of the guys that are similar strength that you are, and reinforce each other throughout this event. It does last 30 minutes, so we'll be watching these waves clash into our towns and replenishing our units as we go. So Hayden sent me his F1, and I sent him my F1. So if I go into here, my F1 is reinforcing Hayden, and you can also see who's reinforcing you by going back to your town and then going to your post office, clicking the reinforce button, and then you can see who's reinforcing you here. Ideally, you want to be in the first slot of every reinforcement. So trying to defend as many people that have no reinforcements before the event is really important. You know, getting up early and doing that is good, because there's going to be a lot of people already defending before you are, and you kind of want to be the first one to the punch. So as you can see, Hayden has sent me his reinforcements here. We're 1 out of 4. That's just what we want. He's going to beat all the waves for me, and I'm going to beat all the waves for him, and we're going to keep replenishing our armies. Around 15, 16, and 17, we'll have to resend our armies, which does require 10 stamina. So just be very careful with that. You don't want your clan members to lose, and you have to just keep making sure that you're good on that. We'll back out of that and we'll go look for some towns. I'll show you some examples here why it's really important to get up early and do this, because people are already reinforcing, trying to get that first slot, because the first slot that attacks or defends that wave is going to get all the points, because if they defeat it, everyone behind it doesn't actually get to fight it. So if we click reinforce on Rakaya, he's 1 out of 4 already, so we're going to back out of that. Jude is already 1 out of 4, and so we'll just kind of go around in a circle here. I like to go based off of where all my teammates are. The closer the better. So if we look at Nightwalker here, Nightwalker's actually 0 to 4, so I'm going to reinforce him with my F2 because I'm going to take that first slot. It's really important to get the most amount of solo points that I possibly can. We'll click through some more here. He's already got 105 or 1 out of 4. Danger's got 1 out of 4 as well. Valeria's got 1 out of 4. Adiz 123 has it. Our fellow Korean survivors already have theirs reinforced, and a lot of times it's really important to coordinate beforehand. Like I said, it's the most important just to have like one friend so that they can reinforce your town and beat your waves, and vice versa, you can beat their waves. That is how you'll maximize the amount of points, because you'll have technically 5 formations out. Your reinforced town will gain points from your friend beating it, and then you'll have 4 of the formations out defending other town halls, which will give you even more points. So we'll send our F3 to Revelry as well, because they're 0 to 4. Like I said, if I'm not coordinating with people on when to exchange, which you should use your clan function chat to do as well, I just go for people that are 0 out of 4. We're just looking for some people to help here. 1 out of 4, 0 out of 4. And as you get through your F3 and F4, those are going to be, depending on where you're at in the game, they may be substantially weaker and might take some time, and they will require more refreshing. I do think it's worth the stamina built, never letting your clan, just willingly fall over to these walkers is really good, because we want to throw everything we got into it so we can get the max clan rewards and everyone can benefit from us reinforcing each other. So we've sent out all 4 of our formations now, and we're going to have to wait 29 minutes, 49 seconds. And I will be back when the waves start hitting it, and we'll show you how we refill and refresh our reinforcements with the stamina that we do have currently. All right, so our first waves have just hit. I'm going to be recording probably at the beginning, middle, and when I refresh my teams essentially, and the end of the video with rewards on how this works. But we'll break down some of these attacks and why I have 5. Like I said, we have 5 formations out technically. We have our own town and 4 reinforcements. So everyone's on varying difficulties. I personally try to push people to the next difficulty because I have the ability to. Some people are on frustrating, difficult, challenging, and frustrating. So there's 3 different difficulties there. They do continue to get more difficult. They added a new difficulty system. You will get less points for lower or varying degrees of difficulty. So if you are that player that's trying to get the top tier, most clan solo points that you possibly can, you're really going to want to reinforce people that are similar power to you, like I said earlier, because those are going to be the guys that are at like the same level of you, and you guys can all benefit the most from it. But I do recommend helping out some of your lower powered teammates so that we can get them into the harder difficulties, and in the future you can start getting more points from helping them all out. So that's kind of how it works. Help them, they'll help you. All right, the first battle report here is going to be, you fended off a level 1 Walker Herd difficulty. I earned 10,000 points, and it was defending Nightwalker. So I beat Nightwalker's wave here. I can scroll to the right, look into my logs, and kind of see what was wounded and lost. I did not lose much during this fight, so that army is going to be good for the next wave and the wave after that. And you'll kind of look at these battle reports to kind of gauge where you are and when you need to reinforce your army again. Typically, when I get around 60% in all my formations, or if my F1 is taking a beating and they're completely dead, that's when I will refresh. The second one here, we got another, or I'm sorry, the other one here on frustrating is defending Hayden. This is with my F1. His wave was a little bit more difficult on frustrating. I don't think I can beat all 20 of these, actually. I lost 250 units on this wave. Not too shabby. It'll be pretty dang good. We'll go into the difficult wave, another 10k. This was defending Revelry. Into our battle report, lost 101, not too bad. And on our fellow Patriot, ABR, this would be our F4 actually, and he is looking pretty good. We only lost 18 units on our first wave. And last but not least, this will be my town. When my town got hit, it was defended by Hayden. As you can see, I have no army here. It's 0 out of 0. Hayden will be taking care of my base. But no, I did get the most points from this. Your town will give you the most solo points. So having that person, like I said, that can defend you is really greatly going to affect your performance. So we'll scroll to the right. Did pretty well here at 246 wounded. And he is rocking all epic gear. So not quite legendary, but a very strong team nonetheless. And I'll be back once I've beaten another 10 waves, and I'll show you guys where we're kind of at there when we start reinforcing people and helping them out. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some of these formations that are taking hits. We're going to click this little scout form. It says number of attackers are hitting. This is the town this is my town. It'll be hit by level 7 frustrating walkers. Looks like we fended that off. Now I'm going to go ahead and probably refresh this, but let's click our F1. Our F1 is getting quite depleted. This is right around the losing territory. The next one might not be beaten. It's not really worth risking the stamina. So we'll go ahead and return this army that was garrisoned at Hayden. We'll send that back out. Our F2 on Nightwalker looks like it's doing pretty well just because the difficulties are different, so his aren't as hard. Revelry is pretty good here too. We don't have to refresh that for some time. And Patriot is looking really good as well. So at this moment, we're only going to reinforce Hayden. We'll go ahead and throw that in there so he's good to go. Look at do a little quick overview of our battle logs. As long as you see no defeats in here, everything is well and good, and we'll continue to collect those points. Something I forgot to mention, by the way, while you're doing these, make sure you go into your buff tab and pop your defense and your attack buffs. These are going to be the 12-hour buffs. You can get these usually for a cheaper price in the trading posts. If you don't have them, that's okay, but if you do have them, it's great to use here. The Reckless Fury buff also adds, I think, 5% attack. This is easily achievable, or this is easy to activate. All you have to do is scout a town. It could be an enemy account, a dormant town. Just let them know you're just scouting them for the Reckless Fury. I currently am in a season where we are kind of at war, so I don't really want to drop my shield, so I won't be benefiting from the Reckless Fury, but there's definitely times where that buff comes in handy. So make sure you have your 3 buffs during this event if possible. Your attack, defense, and Reckless Fury. All right. Just kind of going back to the same thing here. We'll go to Tides of the Dead. We are on wave 10 of 20, a 0 out of 2 overrun. You can be overrun twice. Back out of that. Hayden is going to require another reinforce. It's going to be like this. I don't think I can beat the 20 solo, but we're going to do our best. So we're going to return that from the garrison for him because we're right around the territory where he could possibly be overrun. Since it's my responsibility to make sure that doesn't happen, we're going to keep reinforcing that. The stamina is very well worth it, as this event doesn't happen too often, and it will help him greatly. So go ahead and reinforce that. Again, boom, reinforce. Check our other ones. Our F2 looks pretty solid right now. F3 is starting to take some hits. This is right around the same territory, so we'll return that from Revelry. And our walker alert's going out, so 2 minutes they'll be attacking us. After each wave, you'll just assess all your reinforcements, and resend them out as you go. Also, a little quick tip here, guys. If you'll notice, the survival challenge here is grab. I always use my free grab each day and just try to get the bronze chests. I don't really go for silver and gold, specifically on grabs and long range transmissions for gold chests, at least until Stronger Survivor. I always save it for the Stronger Survivor. So we'll go in, use our free grab. Boom. Got 500 tokens. That's really nice. Back out to our survival challenge and claim our bronze chest. Very easy. Good stuff. All right, we got 2 minutes on new walkers coming. My F1's getting a little bit weak. We're going to replace that just in case. F2 should be okay for now. Our F3, though, is starting to take a beating. We'll replace that next wave as well. And our F4, we can go ahead and replace that because that's going to get beaten up a lot quicker than the other ones. And it's a bit further, so I have to send it out earlier. Reinforce Hayden again. F1 is remaxed. F4 is coming back. Send that back out to Patriot. All right, send it out to Patriot. Heading out in 25 seconds. Our town and most towns will be hit within the next 40 seconds as well, so we should make it there just in time. Sometimes in the past, I have used speed ups to catch it up just in case it hits before, but it looks like we're good on this occasion. All right, the next wave hit. It does look like our F2 is going to need replaced, so we're going to return that from Nightwalker, and that means our F3 is probably pretty weak too. So we'll return that from Revelry and re-up those. Our F4 got hit. Didn't take much, so that's really good. We're at full strength there. Our F1 is decent. That'll take one more hit as well. Remember, this is on the harder difficulty, so I am reinforcing more often. I think you guys got the point now, but in 9 seconds, we're going to be hit by the level 16 Walking Herd Frustrating, and we're going to have to refresh some of our teams again, and this is just a rinse and repeat thing that you're going to do until level 20. As much as you can, defend as much people as possible. Looks like we just got defeated within that, which is unfortunate. We lost on our main town. Looks like Hayden's team lost. That's okay. No big deal. And we'll go through. Looks like our F2 needs replaced. Our F1 needs replaced. F3 is probably okay. F4 definitely needs replaced. So we'll send all these back home and send them back out. Now, if this does happen, you can defend yourself and send back formations to help your army, because after it beats the reinforcement, it will then fight your army that you've reinforced afterwards. So I'll send those out. My F4 is returning. It's at half. But if I beat them all for Hayden, it's essentially the same thing. We both benefit equally. So I will reinforce Ninja Patriot, send him back out. Now all our armies are looking good. We did get overrun once. Hopefully we can beat this level 17 wave that Hayden has me reinforced with his new refreshed army, and he may have to reinforce me every level after this, so it does get a little bit more stamina heavy, but at the end of the day, I do believe it's worth it. Well, 20 wave is about to hit all the towns. I personally got knocked out at round 17, which is no big issue. I think we still did pretty well. Sometimes mistakes happen. Hayden and I will work that out so that our towns are better defended next time. But let's check out the battle reports for our level 20. So, Nightwalker, nice. We got pushed him into, I think, frustrating now. So we defeated his difficult wave. That's great. With Hayden, our F1, he was reinforced by quite a few other people. He also brought back, I believe, his F2 after reinforcing me. It did beat my army, and his army had to take it on at the end. So that's really good for him. He got a lot of points out of that. We did get defeated on Patriots on the last one. This was our F4. We tried our best and went through all of his armies. And that's so just unfortunate, because he was just a little bit away from getting into the difficult challenge. But next time, for sure. And last but not least, we defended the last army here with our F2. Did pretty good. And that's going to be it for all the waves. Actually, we're going to go into the rewards here real quick. Here's our points reward. We'll collect them all. 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 9,000, 18K, 28K, 45K points. We've got pretty good here. We got all the way. So we're at personal rewards, 700K. Hit the million. Sheesh. The rewards are just flying in. Our clan rewards, clan points. Nice. So our clan did pretty well. Obviously, the maximum is 50 million. We did acquire 17 million. That 20 million is so much. If we could get those extra rewards, it's quite large. So we'll go into our clan rewards. Our clan ranks number 8, which puts us in between 6 and 20. We'll get 50 alliance tokens. And our personal rewards, we ranked 18 on the server, so 121K. Not too bad. I know where we could make up some of those points and maybe get to 1.3 for that. So rank 18 though is going to put us at 1130, so we get some bullets and resources. And that's going to conclude my TWD video walkthrough guide. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you want to see in the future. And I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a great Monday. Peace.